Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are fine. My name is Parul Rana and I'll teach you English. So let's start with the chapter Phrases and Clauses. The sentence is a group of words that makes a complete sense. A group of words that does not make a complete sense may be a phrase or a clause. So the sentence is a group of words which have a meaning and a complete sense. And the group of words which does not have a complete sense can be a phrase or a clause. Phrase, a group of words which does not have any subject, neither has no verbs or has a non-finite verb and does not make complete sense is known as a phrase. So, a group of words which is not having any subject, neither any verb and has a non-finite verb and does not make any complete sense on its own is a phrase. Example, a stitch in time saves 9. He is coming at this very moment. In the above sentences, the highlighted words are phrases. So, in time and at this very moment are the phrases because these group of words have no meaning in their own. That doesn't make a complete sense. Kinds of phrases. A phrase can act as an adjective, noun or an adverb. There are commonly three types of phrases. So, a phrase can act as an adjective, a noun or an adverb. So, we have three types of phrases. Noun phrase, a phrase that does the work of a noun or names a person, place, thing or an idea is known as a noun phrase. Example, to win the top position is my dream. He enjoys playing cards. So, here the noun phrase is to win the top position and playing cards. So, these phrases are doing the work of a noun. So, these are called noun phrases. Adjective phrase, a phrase that does the work of an adjective, that is modifies a noun or a pronoun, is an adjective phrase. For example, the boy, a young fellow, is feeding the birds. Rohan, a boy with courage, fought with the thief. So, in these phrases, a young fellow, a boy with courage, these are the adjective phrases because they are doing the work of an adjective because it is modifying the noun or pronoun used in the sentence. Adverb phrase, a phrase that modifies a verb, an adjective and another adverb is known as an adverb phrase. For example, they are happy at this moment. She welcomes the guest in a warm way. So, in these sentences, what is happening that they are happy at this moment means it is modifying this phrase that they are happy but when at this moment. And in the another sentence, she welcomes the guest but in a warm way. So, it is modifying, it is telling a quality that how is she welcoming the guest. Practice time. So, students, you will do this exercise at your own. Clauses. A clause is a group of words which has a subject and a finite verb and makes a complete sense by itself but is a part of a larger sentence, and in that way it does not make complete sense. For example, I will read the book at night before I go to sleep. The chair which was very old was broken. So, what is a clause? It is a group of words which has a subject, a finite verb and it makes a complete sense. But that clause is a part of a larger sentence. So, in that way it doesn't make any complete sense. Kinds of clauses. There are mainly three types of clauses. First, noun clause. The clause which serves as a noun in a sentence is known as a noun clause. It is introduced by what, why, how, where, when, whom, whose, which, whether, if, that, etc. So, what happens? The clause which serves as a noun is a noun clause. And how it is introduced? It is introduced using the WH words, question words and if and that, etc. Example, when I reached home, I ate my lunch. Adjective clause. The clause which describes a noun to define a person or an object is known as an adjective clause. It is introduced by who, which, whom, that, where, when, etc. So, the clause describes the noun in the sentence to define a person or an object, and that is known as an adjective clause. And how it is introduced? By who, which, whom, that, where, when. So, here we are describing a noun and that clause is an adjective clause. For example, this is the car which I got as anniversary gift. So, here it is describing the noun. He is the player who injured his hand in the last match. Here the clause is describing the player. Adverb clause. The clause which tells us how, when, where, why some action was performed is known as adverb clause. It is introduced by because, unless, if, when, although, etc. So, what is an adverb clause? It is a clause which tells us that what action is being performed. Example, you cannot remain healthy unless you eat healthy food. So, here what's happening? That it's telling that you cannot remain healthy unless you eat healthy food, means unless you do such thing. As soon as the fire was under control, people rushed to help the victims. So, students, we have done with the chapter and I hope you understood the chapter well. So, do practice the chapter at your own.